Have you ever noticed how some people seem effortlessly lucky? They enjoy good health, a happy family, and success just flows their way. What's their secret? Whether they realize it or not, they live in tune with the universal laws. Stay with the video till the end. These laws follow a logical sequence, starting from the foundation of unity and moving toward the power of free will. Focus on the good, feel gratitude and joy, and more of it will flow into your life. Dwell on problems, fear, or anger, and negativity becomes your constant companion. Our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. It's like when you were a kid making faces in the mirror. The reflection mimicked your every move. The same happens in life, only now it's deeper. The world is one giant mirror, reflecting our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Have you noticed how, when you're in a good mood, the whole world seems brighter? People smile at you, things fall into place. Even the sun seems to shine just for you. And then there are days when you wake up thinking, today's going to be terrible. And guess what? It is. You miss the bus, your boss snaps at you, coffee spills, everything goes wrong. It's not magic or coincidence, it's the law of the mirror. If your mind is full of chaos and negativity, your life reflects that. But fill yourself with confidence, joy, and positive energy, and the world mirrors it back. This doesn't mean you should fake a smile or hide your true feelings. It means learning to manage your inner world, healing your fears, shifting your mindset, replacing old, limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Think of your life as a garden. What do you want to grow in it? Weeds or flowers? Plant seeds of positivity, gratitude, and love. And that's what will bloom around you. If you water the seeds of doubt, if you keep watering the seeds of fear, doubt, and resentment, don't be surprised when the fruits you harvest turn out bitter. But what happens if you plant seeds of love, gratitude, and self-belief instead? How do you raise your vibration? It's simple. Fill your life with what makes you truly happy. Listen to your favorite music. Spend time with loved ones. Walk in nature. Create something beautiful. As Buddha said, happiness is not a goal, it's a way of living. The answer is simple. Your harvest changes. The garden of your soul blooms with vibrant colors, joy, and abundance. Start small. Notice the good in your life. Practice gratitude for what you already have. Gently work with your thoughts. Catch yourself when negativity creeps in, and choose differently. Water the flowers, not the weeds. And soon enough, your inner garden will blossom, and the beauty within will reflect in every area of your life. The 12th law, the law of free choice. Everything in your life is shaped by one powerful force, your choice. Every decision, no matter how small it may seem, shapes your destiny. Have you ever wondered, are you truly the creator of your life, or just a pawn on the chessboard of fate? Is everything already written, with no way to change the outcome? It's tempting to believe that. It lets you shift responsibility and say, it's not my fault, it was meant to be. But that's just a convenient illusion. The truth is, you are the creator of your destiny, no one else. As the great physicist Niels Bohr once said, prediction is very difficult, especially about the future, because the future isn't something we predict, it's something we invent. Every single day, life presents you with countless doors, and only you get to choose which one to open. Be mindful of what surrounds you. What you read, watch, and listen to shapes your energy. Choose uplifting people, inspiring books, music that elevates you, and movies that bring joy and motivation. But how do you choose the right path in this endless labyrinth of life? The philosopher and author Vadim Zeland, known for his concept of reality transurfing, offers a powerful perspective. We choose the lifelines we walk, the favorable or the unfavorable ones. Every situation presents a fork, a chance to move toward better outcomes or fall into unfavorable patterns. It's not luck, it's choice. Do you take the easy road, chasing quick wins and risky shortcuts? Or do you choose knowledge, integrity, and the steady path toward mastery? Remember, choosing the wrong lifeline doesn't mean you're stuck forever. You can always make a new choice. But yes, sometimes it takes effort to leap onto a better path. Every decision matters. Every turn you take shapes your future. And even when it feels like you have no choice, trust me, you do. Choosing not to choose is still a choice. As Viktor Frankl, a man who survived the darkest trials of humanity, once wrote, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances." Once you truly understand this, you become free. So, be brave in your choices. Take responsibility. Know that your life is not written by fate or someone else's will. It is your masterpiece in the making. Create it consciously. Create it with love. Vibration shows up in relationships too. Ever noticed how we naturally click with some people while others drain us? That's because we're vibing on different frequencies. As the poet Rumi wrote, "We resonate with the souls we are destined to meet." And one day, you'll look back and smile, proud of the life you crafted with your own two hands. Share with us. What about you? Which of these laws have you already embraced in your life? What have they brought you? Share your stories in the comments. They might inspire someone else. May you be happy, healthy, and deeply loved. Remember, you're the creator of your reality. By choosing your thoughts and emotions, you choose what you draw into your life. The third law, the law of cause and effect. Every action creates a ripple. Every outcome has a trigger. This law is so essential that it silently shapes every moment of our lives. You've probably heard the saying, "You reap what you sow." Well, that's the law of cause and effect in action. And just like a finely tuned Swiss watch, it never fails. Think back to a time when you helped someone out of pure kindness. And later, almost magically, someone showed up for you just when you needed it most. Coincidence? Not really. That's the universe reflecting the good energy you once put out. Now, flip the coin. If you constantly complain and focus only on the negative, don't be surprised when life keeps handing you more reasons to be upset. The reality you experience is shaped by your thoughts, words, and actions every single day. And no, it's not just about major life events. Even the small stuff counts. Missed work because you stayed up too late scrolling online? Got chewed out by your boss the next morning? That's cause and effect, plain and simple. This is where the why technique comes in handy, digging deeper to find the real reason behind your actions. Did you stay up late out of habit or necessity? If it's a pattern, it's worth asking why until you hit the core. That self-reflection is what helps us grow. The first law is the law of oneness. Everything in the universe is connected, and we're all part of a greater whole. Here's the thing. The law of cause and effect isn't about punishment. It's about ownership. Life is like a boomerang. What you throw out will always come back. That's why it's so important to think about the impact of your actions, even the smallest ones. Before you speak or act, ask yourself, what kind of response do I want from the world? Want kindness? Be kind? Craving success? Take action, put in the work, longing for love, start by loving yourself. And don't beat yourself up for past mistakes. The key is learning, adjusting, and moving forward. This law gives us the gift of shaping our future, learning from experience and making conscious choices to create the life we want. The fourth law, the law of balance. The universe is always working to restore balance. Picture a set of scales. On one side, your dreams, ambitions, and desires. On the other, challenges, limits, and resistance. Life is a constant dance between these forces. That's the law of balance in action. You see it everywhere. In relationships, when one person takes too much, the other eventually pulls back and things fall apart. At work, you push yourself too hard, skipping breaks, ignoring the need for rest. And soon you're burned out, drained, and miserable. The universe steps in to restore equilibrium, sometimes through illness or forced downtime, just to remind you to slow down. As Newton said, the universe seeks balance, and there's a quiet beauty in that. But often we fight against it, chasing more power, wealth, success. The harder we pull, the stronger the pushback. Eventually, all that resistance just leaves us exhausted and frustrated. What helps? Letting go of the obsession with outcomes? Understand that even if your dreams don't happen exactly as planned, you're still capable of living a joyful, meaningful life. So, how do you live in harmony with this law? By learning to go with the flow, not fighting the world, but trusting it. The universe is always looking out for you, if only you allow it. When you notice the scales tipping, take it as a sign. Pause, breathe, and start making changes. Rest more, nurture your health, spend time on what truly makes you happy. Slowly, things will start to even out. Imagine a vast ocean where every single drop represents a person. an event, or a moment in existence. All these drops are invisibly linked, forming one unified essence. Call it God, the Creator, the Source, or the universe itself. Now, picture tossing a stone into this calm sea. The ripples will spread far beyond the point of impact. The law of balance is really about wisdom, about understanding that you can't just take without giving back. It's a reminder to find harmony between work and rest, giving and receiving, chasing your goals, and caring for yourself and others. Use this principle to your advantage. If something feels off, don't be afraid to shift gears. Tune into yourself, see where the imbalance lies, and make small changes to bring joy back into your life. The fifth law, the law of transformation. Energy never disappears. It only changes form. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions, they're all energy constantly shifting and transforming. Think of yourself not just as a physical body, but as a living battery, charging and discharging, flowing between different states. That's the law of transformation in action, always at work in your life, whether you realize it or not. How does this show up in reality? Imagine you're overwhelmed with fear. That energy can freeze you, paralyze you, make you stuck. But if you choose, that same fear can fuel you, push you to solve problems, to find a way out, to grow. Or think of anger, resentment, frustration, emotions that can poison your soul if you let them. But you can flip that energy, channel it into creativity, write, paint, create music, build something meaningful. Your mind is the control center, and learning to direct your energy consciously is the real superpower. Once you shift your focus from the negative to the positive, everything starts changing. Instead of drowning in negative emotions, you learn to transform them into love, into inspiration, into creativity. There are plenty of tools for this. Practices like yoga and meditation help you reconnect with your inner self and clear out mental clutter. Qigong teaches you to control your internal energy flow, boosting health and resilience. The more you understand the law of transformation, the more powerful you become. You start handling emotions better, staying grounded, and naturally attracting more positive experiences. The same happens with our actions. Even the smallest deeds create waves, sending consequences through the universe. A kind word might inspire courage in someone, while anger or negativity could spark conflict elsewhere. This connection with the cosmos isn't just poetic. It's as real and natural as the symbiosis found in nature. Remember the words of Nikola Tesla. If you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Everything is energy, including you. The sixth law, the law of attraction. Now comes the game changer, the law of attraction. What you focus on is exactly what you pull into your life. Your thoughts are powerful. They shape your reality, whether you realize it or not. Picture your mind as a giant magnet. Whatever thoughts and emotions dominate your inner world, that's what you'll attract from the outside world. Think of your subconscious like a supercomputer, constantly analyzing data and creating scenarios to match your beliefs. If you're always expecting the worst, stressing over problems, guess what? Your subconscious is busy setting up situations to confirm those fears. For example, if you're always scared of being late, you'll find yourself caught in traffic, missing your alarm, or stuck in an elevator. Coincidence? Not really. It's your own mental programming playing out. So, how do you rewire that system? It starts with becoming aware of your thoughts. Catch yourself when negativity creeps in, and switch gears. Imagine your life as you want it to be, not as you fear it might become. Focus on what brings you joy, peace, and fulfillment. And most importantly, believe it's possible, because every dream is real if you allow it to be. Physicist James Maxwell once said, "There's nothing in the world except energy, and our thoughts, they're powerful energy. They don't just vanish, they radiate out, pulling people, events, and situations into our lives that match our vibration." Try visualization and affirmations. Close your eyes and see your dreams already coming true. Feel the emotions of living that life. Tell yourself every day, out loud, what you desire, phrased positively, as if it's already happening. Think about how a tree draws strength from the earth, and in return, enriches the air we breathe. We too are deeply connected to the world around us. Truly understanding this means seeing life from a new perspective, recognizing the hidden links, the shared energy, and most importantly, knowing that your actions matter. You're not a random observer. You're a co-creator shaping reality. But here's the thing. The law of attraction is powerful, and it comes with responsibility. Stay grounded, dream big, but don't lose touch with reality. Because sometimes we wish for millions, but deep down, we're terrified of what it means to manage that. The real secret? Balance your dreams with real action. Take steps forward, even small ones. Adjust your goals as you go. Make them more precise, more aligned with who you're becoming. That's the art of life, dreaming, doing, and staying present through it all. Don't forget the ground while standing on the clouds. Dreaming is powerful, but while you reach for the sky, don't lose sight of the ground beneath your feet. And while living your reality, don't abandon your dreams. The balance is where the magic happens. That's how the law of attraction works best. It helps you walk your path and turn your dreams into reality. The seventh law, the law of unconditional love. Imagine love not just as a feeling, but as a vast, flowing energy, like sunlight nourishing life on Earth. This is the law of unconditional love, the force behind everything that exists. What does it mean to experience love as a universal energy? It goes beyond romance. It's the deep connection you feel with all living things, compassion for others, gratitude for nature, and respect for life in every form. So, where do you start? With yourself. Accept who you are, fully, with all your strengths and flaws. Learn to forgive yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others. As Socrates once said, know thyself. And once you truly love yourself, your love for others becomes deeper, more genuine. What blocks love? Most often, fear. Fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough, fear of losing control. These fears build walls around our hearts. We protect ourselves so much that we forget how to be open, how to feel. But love is a healing force. Love for yourself gives you strength and confidence. Love for others brings joy and support. Love for the world fuels inspiration and harmony. This awareness brings a powerful sense of unity with everything that exists, and it naturally leads us to live more consciously. Want to feel this connection? Start with yourself. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions. They are a part of the universal energy field. Practice kindness, stay positive, be patient, forgive. Soon you'll notice how the world around you begins to shift. Living with an open heart means welcoming love, joy, and all the beauty life offers, without fear of being vulnerable. Smile at a stranger, lend a hand, call someone you care about, and tell them how much they mean to you. Remember, love isn't just a word, it's pure energy, and it has the power to change the world. The eighth law, the law of acceptance. Let yourself be you, and let others be themselves. The more you try to fix the world or change people, the more you suffer. Picture yourself standing by the ocean. Waves crash and roll, but you don't try to stop them. You simply watch. And in that stillness, there is peace. That's what acceptance really is. Not weakness or passivity, but the ability to embrace reality as it is, without fighting it, without anger or resistance. As the Buddhist teacher Thich Nhat Hanh said, acceptance doesn't mean approval. It means seeing things as they are and letting go. When you fight things you can't control, you drain your energy. You create fear, frustration, anger. But if you let go, you make space for peace, growth, and even hidden blessings. Think of a time when life didn't go your way. You resisted. You got angry, maybe even felt hopeless. But what if instead you'd accepted it? You might have seen the lesson, the opportunity, the hidden gift in that moment. Train yourself to meet challenges with a new mindset. Everything is happening for me. The universe always has my back. Acceptance of yourself is just as important. We carry so many fears, insecurities, and self-criticism. We chase perfection, but perfection doesn't exist. As Vadim Zelan once wrote, allow yourself to be yourself. Allow others to be themselves. Now, the second law, the law of vibration. Simply put, like attracts like. Whatever energy you emit is what you'll draw into your life. Think about those days when you wake up feeling off. Everything seems to go wrong. That's vibration at work. We're like antennas. Whatever frequency we tune into, that's what we broadcast and receive. To accept yourself fully, embrace both your light and your shadows. Only then can you live in true harmony with yourself and the world. The ninth law, the law of cycles. Everything in the universe follows a rhythm, and life flows easier when you learn to move with these cycles, not against them. As the great physicist Max Planck said, there is rhythm in every moment of the universe. The universe is a symphony, and we are all part of it. Look around, night follows day, seasons change, tides rise and fall. Every part of nature obeys this law. So do we. Think about your own life. There are moments when everything flows, creativity, motivation, success. And there are times when you feel stuck, drained, lost. That's the cycle at work. Instead of fighting those low moments, honor them. Rest, reflect, recharge. The high will come again. It always does. Understanding the law of cycles helps you stop fearing the lows and chasing the highs. You find peace in the flow, knowing that every phase, good or bad, is temporary and necessary for your growth. It's the same with relationships. Relationships also move in cycles. There are moments of romance and passion, and then there are seasons of calm, stability, and quiet companionship. And that's natural. Want to attract joy, love, and success? Align yourself with those frequencies. And no, it's not about forcing a smile when you feel down. It's about nurturing a genuine inner state of peace and self-love. How? Start small. Do what brings you happiness. Surround yourself with good people. Stop beating yourself up over every little mistake. Learn to love yourself, this unique piece of the whole. Nature teaches us this rhythm. Spring is the season of birth and new beginnings. Summer is full of growth, energy, and joy. Autumn brings reflection and harvest. Winter offers us rest and stillness. We often crave success and highs, but true wisdom is learning to embrace the quiet seasons too. Both the day and the night are needed for balance. If we only chase success and push forward without pause, we burn out. As one wise man once said, if you want to enjoy a long journey, don't rush toward the destination. The joy is in walking the path, through every season. Learn to honor your own cycles. Spring needs energy. Summer calls for celebration. Autumn asks for wisdom. Winter, for rest. Tune into your body and mind. When you feel drained, don't force yourself. Rest. Plan your days and weeks so there's space for both work and play. Make time for hobbies, creativity, walks in nature. Allow yourself to unplug and recharge. That's where true wisdom lives, flowing with the current, not against it. And when you live in harmony with life's rhythm, you'll find the strength and energy to achieve anything. When you're at peace with who you are, you become a magnet for all things good. The world reflects your inner state, but stay stuck in negative thoughts and self-doubt, and life will mirror that back too. As the philosopher Plato once said, what you focus on becomes your reality. The 10th law, the law of action. Dreams are beautiful, but to make them real, you must act. Inspiration often comes after you start, not before. Many people fall into the trap of waiting for the right moment. But the right moment, it's now. Remember the old joke about the man who prayed every day to win the lottery, until the skies thundered, "At least buy a ticket?" That's the law of action. You can dream, visualize, and wait for signs. But without action, nothing changes. Inspiration is tricky. Sometimes it strikes, sometimes it hides. But you don't have to wait for it. Start small. Plan your day. Make a call. Write a few lines. Take that first step. Courage belongs to those who dare to move. And as soon as you do, momentum builds. Fear melts away, excitement kicks in, and ideas start flowing. Just like riding a bike. Once you start pedaling, balance comes, and the ride gets easier. Drop by drop, water carves stone. Small daily actions create massive results. You don't have to do everything at once. Do a little, with joy, every single day. We came into this world to live, to feel, to enjoy. Don't be afraid of mistakes. They're part of the journey. Learn from them and keep moving. The most important thing, don't stand still. Act, and the universe will meet you halfway. The 11th law, the law of the mirror.